Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're starting another NCAA Football 14 series on the channel, but today it's going to be start of a little, I want to say mini series inside of a big series. I really want to get into some NCAA Football Road to Glory and play out just some random Road to Glory characters on this channel, just really getting through the Road to Glory scene. I want you guys to give me suggestions of characters to do that I can bring to the channel in future little mini series. This one I'm going to do a Derek Robinson QB little series here, Road to Glory QB. Figured I'd start at this one, the most control you have as a team. But I want you guys to give me suggestions of, certain types of players, what kind of background they kind of have. Like if you want to give me a random name and a running back and say he's kind of like a low, not very well recruited halfback, only getting attention from these small schools, I'm down to do that. I'm down to go to a small school, maybe like a Conference USA or MAC team, some random one like that. Or if you think it's a highly touted type wide receiver, or defensive end, or linebacker or something, and he's getting looked at by these couple 2 or 3 schools, he should be going there, something like that. Or maybe there's this huge prospect, knows he's kind of just, a 2-year and done kind of type of player, and I have to live up to those certain expectations as my road to glory. And if we get that far and he goes, then maybe he goes, we pretend he gets drafted in the NFL, or if he doesn't, he has to come back for a junior year, maybe even senior year, and it ends up being sort of like a bust if we can't get him too far, or at least not as highly touted 5-star kind of recruit that we would have thought. I just want a couple of background stories while I'm bringing some NCAA Football 14 Road to Glory. I love Road to Glory, one of the best modes I've ever played, honestly, on almost any game. I love NCAA Football, obviously. I play that a lot and bring it to the channel, but Road to Glory was always just something where it was a ton of fun to play, and I love doing it. And so that's why I want to do some more. I did have a Jacob Finley cornerback series, but I'm not sure cornerback was the best one for me to bring right out of the get-go. I feel like I should have gone somewhere offensively. Maybe I should have taken Jacob Finley as a wide receiver and gone to college as my first Road to Glory on the channel. I feel like a lot of you enjoyed it as a Road to Glory, but I think a lot of you almost would have seen me have more action on the offensive side of the ball. And I feel like this is a good way for you guys to get a little bit interactive with the channel, and have some of our own characters on the channel. Maybe even these characters end up going into like a Vermont State dynasty and end up being a creator recruit or something like that. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, but just wanted some new characters fresh on the channel, something we can look for as we keep progressing throughout these Road to Glory series. Obviously, this first episode is just kind of creation and the first game of Derek Robinson's high school career. I've actually already played through pretty much all except for I just started the playoffs with Derek Robinson, and I think I'm going to show you, hopefully, if I make it to the championship game, that, and then it'll already be signing day, and then maybe I'll show you 2 weeks at a time when I actually put into actual episodes, make them, 12, 15 minutes long, depending how long you guys want to see it. If you just want to see one game a series and I just upload it 2 or 3 times a week, we could also do that. But if I upload 2 to 3 games in one episode and I upload 2 or 3 times a week, then we're probably going to be really going through these series. We'll do 2 or 3 weeks and we'll already be done with our freshman year, Derek Robinson. If I stick to putting that much up of the Road to Glory, we could definitely get through these seasons fast, and it'll get us onto multiple recruits as we keep going in. But just a suggestion for you guys to leave recommendations in the comment section and really get you guys part of this Road to Glory series. Derek Robinson was just, I wanted to make a quarterback, and I wanted to make him good. You saw my top 3 schools. They were pretty good schools. Now, maybe that's not always going to be the case. Maybe I make sure that I skip a few weeks in the high school season with, say, you guys want a not very highly recruited halfback. Maybe in those, I just, my top schools are like Northern Illinois, and I'm trying to think of some other ones like a Tulsa or something like that. Some of those are my top recruits, and maybe I just have to choose. I don't even know. Maybe you guys set some guidelines for me, and I have to choose a school that has me as a first string, maybe wide receiver or halfback or safety or something. I have to be a first string come signing day. Just something like that, just some cool twists we can put onto it. Maybe I'll have some more guidelines as we get going in this series, but right now I'm just doing a regular Road to Glory as a QB and seeing what we can do on Heisman here, especially as we get into college, see if we can win any national championships and stuff, but just bring some more content to the channel and something you guys can be interactive with. I'm really looking forward to it. For one thing, I guess you could really decide on Derek Robinson is where you want him to go to school, because signing day is going to be next episode, and I might just end up choosing a team that I want to go to. But if you guys have any recommendations, and you have a school you have in mind, then maybe it's not for Derek Robinson, but maybe it's for a future series, as I'll keep in mind. I already have a couple of teams in mind that you guys suggested from the Jacob Finley cornerback road to glory that I didn't go to. I ended up just choosing Auburn, but I know some of the suggestions you made. So if you make a suggestion on this one and Derek Robinson doesn't go there, don't worry. I'll have it in my mind for my next upcoming ones. So just make sure you keep that in mind. It should be a fun little mini series inside of like a whole big series of all the road to glories we have on the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy these series and you guys are a big part of it. But Derek Robinson's going to be the first one up in line. Road to Glory QB. Don't know where I'm going to go exactly yet. I kind of want to go to a major conference, major team, because I really do like the idea of kind of just taking over. And maybe we could even do something where I go 2 years at a small school and just recreate the character and end up in a junior year at a bigger school acting like he transferred. I don't know. That's something to keep in mind. We'll keep some of those things in mind as we go. If you guys have any other cool twists and ideas to the series, go ahead and make sure you comment in the comment section. A lot of things you guys can comment in the comment section of today's episode as I throw a pick here to end the game. We have 45-7 lead, though. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but it is what it is. A good day. 36 for 48, 462 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So that was basically explaining these series that we're going to be having. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Make sure you comment in the comment section everything that you have your thought process after this whole video. And I'll catch you guys next time. As always, I'm out. Peace.